it's just a wild scenario at the quarterback position to see in 2023 when we see every team out there trying to not only get their starter solidified, but their entire depth chart solidified based on what we saw from the San Francisco 49ers last year. You better have your head on a swivel if you're a third-string quarterback this year, right? I mean, more than ever before. And their plan was to take Derek Carr and send him home for Christmas and then go into the offseason. And then with all the options on the table, Lamar Jackson was available. Aaron Rodgers, we all thought maybe they can go in his direction too, right? I mean, there was so much on the table. They go for Jimmy Garoppolo, who winds up needing foot surgery to the point where they create, as you said, Jimmy Addendum G. And now, on top of all of it, you hear Davante Adams tell The Athletic that he does, quote unquote, we don't see eye to eye on what we think is best for us right now, meaning him in the front office. Now I can get it. You know, we all thought at the time when that came out for the Ringer, it's just, well, they sent my college BFF away, and now I got Jimmy G, and we're thinking, what's he got against Jimmy G? Well, if he knows that the guy's got foot problems, and this is his moment to maybe, you know, do it for the Raiders because of his contract coming up, that makes sense now that he's particularly irate over this situation. Yes? No?
Excellent point. Excellent point. Think about how differently we would view Davante Adams' comments to the Ringer if they emerged today versus 2 weeks ago. Today, you view them in a new light. Today, you get it. Not only did they sign a guy who isn't all that big at throwing the football outside the numbers to a guy like Davante Adams, but he's damaged goods. And they don't know when he's not going to be damaged goods. And that was plan A. That was their plan A. Not trying to figure out how to keep Jarrett Stidham around, not pursuing one of the other available free agents, not pursuing someone who is available via trade, not going after Aaron Rodgers, who Davante Adams wanted them to pursue. And look, once this went sideways, okay, it's too late for Mayfield and Darnold and Andy Dalton and other free agents. They could have, in theory, gotten into the Aaron Rodgers discussion, but by then that ship was sailing. And really, does Aaron Rodgers want to be perceived as plan B for Jimmy Garoppolo? I don't think so. So it all created a mess, and that's why, and this was a point Chris Sims made earlier today on PFT Live that I hadn't considered. At some level, the Raiders have to be very pissed off at Don Yee and or Jimmy Garoppolo for not being straight with them about what was really going on with the foot. And maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe. Let's at least account for the possibility that it was all an innocent sitcom-style misunderstanding. Regardless, the Raiders made the commitment to Garoppolo, and by the time they realized there was a problem, it was too late to do anything about it at the most important position on the field.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.